Hey everyone, welcome back to Beyond the Clock, a channel dedicated to helping late bloomers and those feeling behind redefine success and take intentional steps toward the life they want. This is day 2 of the January of Becoming a Better You challenge. If this is your first time here, I am doing a challenge to start becoming a better me in January, which is the month of the eagle. I created each month with a specific animal and meaning, and the eagle is for January, which represents vision, clarity, and possibilities. It's the perfect way to start our year. Yesterday we talked about gratitude journaling. I will put the link in the description below, and I'll also put the link for you to have access to the monthly animal calendar I created. So today, we're going to take things even deeper, exploring a twist on vision boards that might just maybe feel like a new concept to you. At least it was to me. We all know the basic idea of a vision board, right? It's a visual representation of our dreams and goals. But how many of you have hit a wall with them before? You create this beautiful board, but then life happens, motivation fades, and suddenly that dream vacation feels a million miles away. It's so common. We are going way beyond just slapping pretty pictures on a board, and we're talking about how to create a vision board that truly works, a board that taps into something way more powerful than just fleeting desires. It's all about values. Think of values as your inner compass, the guiding principles that shape who you are at your core. Things like joy, connection, adventure, creativity, whatever truly lights you up. You might be thinking, but how do values play into a vision board? Isn't it all about visualizing specific goals? Traditional goal-focused vision boards can actually backfire. When we fixate only on the outcome, that dream house, that promotion, that six-pack, eventually we might end up feeling disappointed and frustrated. Now, don't think that your goal-focused vision board is actually sabotaging your success. It's not that the vision board itself is bad, but the way we approach it can make all the difference. Think about it. If you're solely focused on the end result, what happens when you inevitably face setbacks or challenges along the way? It's so easy to just feel discouraged and give up. I've definitely fallen into that trap before. I'm a super visual person, so I love creating these elaborate boards with all the bells and whistles. But then life throws a curveball and suddenly it feels like my vision board is mocking me. But when your vision board is rooted in your values, it becomes more than just a collection of pictures. It becomes a reflection of your authentic self, a guiding light that helps you navigate through the ups and downs of life. So instead of focusing on, I want to buy a mansion, I might focus on the value of abundance, which could show itself in so many different ways. Abundance could mean financial freedom, yes, but it could also mean having a wealth of loving relationships, fulfilling experiences, or creative opportunities. It opens up a whole world of possibilities that you might not even have considered before. So how do we actually choose those values? The beauty of this approach is that it's completely personalized. There are no right or wrong answers. It's about exploring what truly resonates with you, what makes you feel alive, inspired, and fulfilled. Maybe it's connection, adventure, creativity, peace, or maybe it's something totally unique to you. It's like giving ourselves permission to define success on our own terms, and you can choose as many or as few values as you like. I have 3: joy, harmony, and curiosity. Some people resonate with just 1 or 2 core values, while others have a whole constellation of guiding principles. It's your board, your journey. So we ditched the specific goals altogether. Now, this doesn't mean no more dream houses or fancy cars on our vision boards. Goals can still be a part of the equation if you want. but they should stem from your values. For example, let's say one of your values is growth. You could still have a goal of getting a promotion, but it would be fueled by your desire to learn, expand your skills, and step into a greater version of yourself. Do you see the difference? It's like the goal becomes a vehicle for embodying that value rather than the end goal itself. And that's what makes a values-focused vision board so powerful. It's not about achieving a specific outcome. Again, it's the journey, not the destination. It's about aligning your actions with your deepest desires, creating a life that feels authentically you. It's like we're crafting a visual representation of our ideal selves, our best lives. And the cool thing is, as you explore these values, you might even discover hidden aspects of yourself that you never knew existed. Go ahead and grab a notebook or some paper, jot down any values that are popping up for you, and get ready to transform those values into a vision board. You can also use ChatGPT to help you come up with a list. That's honestly what I did. I just picked the 3 that resonated with me. Okay, so before you start your board, remember the goal isn't to find the perfect picture. It's about capturing the essence of your chosen value. Think back to what we discussed about adventure earlier, if that's one of your values. What does that feeling look like to you? For you, adventure might be about pushing your boundaries, exploring new places, maybe even trying something that scares you a little. Now, how can you visually represent those feelings? Instead of just a generic picture of a mountain climber, maybe you find images of winding paths through forests, a map with pins in all the places you want to visit, or even a quote that speaks to embracing the unknown, or maybe even something abstract like a paint splat that represents stepping outside of my comfort zone. It's all about using visuals that resonate with you, and you can go beyond just images. Think about colors, textures, symbols. You can even use objects from your own life that represent those values, like a seashell from a beach trip for adventure, or maybe a concert ticket stub that represents connection. Those personal touches make your board so much more powerful because they tap into your own unique experiences and memories. These are the things that are already in your life, which will bring you a sense of gratitude and happiness and an awareness that you are already living this life, even a little. Speaking of connection, that could be one of your core values. Think about the feeling of connection. Is it about spending quality time with loved ones, building a supportive community, or maybe feeling deeply connected to nature? For me, it's all of those things. Whatever it is, let your board reflect that. Maybe you include pictures of you laughing with your friends, images of people holding hands or sharing a meal, symbols of community like a tree with interconnected roots, or even a serene landscape that evokes that feeling of connection to something larger than yourself. It's like creating a visual language for our heart's desires. And remember, you don't have to limit yourself to just one representation for each value. You can create a whole collage that captures the different facets of that value in your life, multidimensional values. And don't forget about the power of words. You can include quotes that inspire you, affirmations that reinforce your values, or even single words that capture the essence of what you want to cultivate, like joy, abundance, or freedom. Let those words jump off the page and infuse your vision board with energy. It's not just a pretty collage. We're creating a visual roadmap for our souls. And as you create your board, remember to check in with yourself. Does it feel inspiring? Does it make you excited to wake up each day and embody those values? We're having a conversation with our subconscious, telling it what we want to call in. And your subconscious is always listening, even when you're not aware of it. So feed it positive, inspiring values through your vision board and watch as it starts to align your reality with your deepest desires. Okay, so we've talked about choosing values and bringing them to life visually on our boards, but what about the actual manifesting part? The real magic happens when you use your vision board. As a daily source of inspiration and motivation, take a few minutes each morning to look at your board, connect with those values, and set intentions for how you can bring those values to life throughout your day. So it's like a daily reminder of who I want to be and how I want to show up in the world. Let's say one of your values is joy, like mine. How can you sprinkle a little extra joy into your day? Maybe it's taking a break to dance to your favorite song, calling a friend who always makes you laugh, or simply savoring a delicious cup of coffee. It's about those small intentional actions that align with your values and create a ripple effect in your life. Those little moments really do add up. But what about those bigger goals and dreams? How do we use the vision board to manifest those? It's about breaking those larger goals down into smaller, actionable steps. Remember, your vision board is rooted in your values, so every action you take should be aligned with those values. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of a goal, focus on the small steps you can take each day to move closer to that vision. So if my goal is to write a book and my value is creativity, I might commit to writing for just 30 minutes each day, even if it's just free-flowing journaling. And as you consistently show up and take action, you'll be amazed at how much momentum you build. It's like those small steps create a magnetic pull, drawing you closer and closer to your dreams, and the realization that you are already incorporating those values in your life. There are going to be days when we feel stuck, unmotivated, or maybe even start to doubt ourselves. What do you do then? Well, first of all, know that it's totally normal. We all have those days. The key is to not let those feelings derail you. This is where your vision board becomes even more powerful. When you're feeling lost or discouraged, look back at your board. Reconnect with your values. Remind yourself why you started this journey in the first place. Like a pep talk from your higher self, universe, God, or whatever higher power you believe in. And don't forget the power of gratitude. Take a moment to appreciate where you are. There are always things to be grateful for. That sense of gratitude shifts your energy and helps you attract even more abundance into your life. Gratitude is like a superpower. If you'd like, at the end of the day, if gratitude journaling resonated with you, you could write in your journal the things that happened that day that was represented in your core values. It helps us focus on the positive and attract more of what we have that we enjoy. Don't be afraid to update your board, add new elements. Your vision board is a living, breathing creation. As you grow and evolve, your goals might shift, but your life's core values stay the same. Remember, this is your journey. There's no right or wrong way to create a vision board or manifest your dreams. The most important thing is to trust your intuition, have fun, and never stop believing in the power of your own potential. So comment, what values are you going to live your life by? And today's daily prompt is, if you could create your dream life, what would it look and feel like? I'll see you for tomorrow's day 3 challenge, decluttering.